Do you remember Josh Garrett from Moby? He's been on the show before, and I invited him back after reading Moby's announcement around new software product features that are actually going to enhance enterprise mobility enablement, integration and orchestration. What strikes me about these new products is they offer unprecedented one-touch control of mobility management programs to increase business visibility control and cost savings. And let's be honest, the enterprise landscape is exploding and evolving at the moment. And we can thank the introduction of new devices and capabilities and broader adoption of those non-traditional mobile endpoints by businesses. Not my words, they're the words of Josh Garrett, president and co-founder of Moby, who's coming back on today. And he also said, while new technology is dramatically improving the way we work, it's also incredibly complicated for businesses to manage profitability, especially when it comes to deploying and managing devices under its virtual roof. And for those reasons alone, Moby is constantly evolving and trying to stay one step ahead of these changes to satisfy their customers' mobility management needs. But enough of me speaking Josh's words there. Let's get him back on the show. So buckle up and hold on tight as I beam your ears all the way to Indianapolis so we can speak with Josh Garrett from Moby. Well, a massive warm welcome back to the show, Josh. We chatted way back on episode 295 in July 2017, and I suspect that we've had a few listeners since then. So can you just tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Neil. I must have done a reasonable job last time to get invited back, so thank you. My name's Josh Garrett. I serve as president and COO of Moby, and I'm also a co-founder. We were founded back in 2009 in Indianapolis, Indiana, here in the States, and I manage everything from a connected device standpoint after the sale happens. So all of the transition, implementation, and then post-sale support rolls up through my organizations.
Now, you've been incredibly busy since we last spoke, and there have been a number of announcements, so that's one of the great reasons to get you back on and have a bit of a catch-up today. But most recently, you announced new updates to your software products aimed at connecting all mobile technologies and third-party integrations with one centralised system. So can you expand on that a little and how the enterprise landscape is exploding and evolving with the introduction of all these new devices, capabilities and broader adoption of non-traditional mobile endpoints by businesses? Because it's an incredibly complex place to be in and quite daunting for businesses at the moment, isn't it?
It certainly can be. And, we've even sort of pivoted in terms of our messaging because of exactly what you described there in terms of it not just being mobile technologies, but what we now refer to as connected devices. And the reason for that is, customers have been asking us to manage all these, what we would consider a non-traditional device, things like wearables, laptops, printers, ruggedized devices, even things like drones and VR systems. And so, not all of those are necessarily mobility related in terms of having a carrier, but are certainly connected to the customers or that enterprise's ecosystem. So, we're seeing that evolution. It's being really driven by the creep of consumer devices into enterprises, and a great example is thinking about virtual reality. I mean, that really started from a gaming standpoint, but now enterprises are using them within their own ecosystems to manage all sorts of different interactions in logistics or certainly in healthcare. So this trend really started with the introduction of the iPhone and executives bringing that into the enterprise, and now it's coming really from all different ends. So, we have one customer, for example, we started managing their traditional mobility devices about 4 years ago, and they had about 6,000 devices. Today, they have 10 times that amount as they've deployed all sorts of different devices throughout their organization. So it is incredibly important to these companies, but certainly it is also getting more and more difficult to manage those properly.